Hello, 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 everybody. I know I'm a little early. I really don't care. I just felt like coming on and making sure I'm not like dealing with any technical snafus. But welcome, welcome in, my loves. Welcome to Transformational Tarot live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern here at my channel, Into the Bliss 1717. I'm Carrie Lee. And yeah, let's go ahead and clear while we're waiting to see if anyone wants to join us. I know that it's Thanksgiving here in the States. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone that celebrates the holiday. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm grateful every day, right? The grace of gratitude. Let's go ahead and clear the energy, my loves. Bring in some energy of calmness and centeredness and groundness. Please bring in clear channeled guidance, clarification, confirmation, direction. It's like lovely energy. 12:11 on the clock. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and moisturize my lips. Anyway, what's been going on out there, huh? Beautiful sunny day here in southeastern Florida. I'm headed to the beach. After this. That's why I've kind of casually beach casual here. Going to dive into my Thanksgiving goodies later on after the beach after I've earned it. So hey, it's 12:12. Welcome. This is a timeless reading, my loves. This is definitely a timeless reading. So what that means, if you're new here to the channel, welcome in. And for my regs, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Sarah, there she is. Happy Turkey Day, beautiful sea star. So yeah, timeless readings. I'm tapping into multiple energy threads, my loves. So that means there may be bits and pieces of messages in here for you. Maybe the whole thing, maybe nothing, maybe one thing. But you know it's going to resonate if it triggers you, or if you're like, oh my God, that's totally me. I think Sarah said it the other day on the last reading on Tuesday. I feel called out. I feel called out on this. Anyway, with that being said, timestamps will be available after the live for your convenience so that you can kind of flip back and forth between sections at your convenience, my loves. But without further ado, let's get after it, my loves. The first oracle card that's coming out today, you're not for everyone. So what's coming through on this for me is like, hey, you're not everyone's cup of tea. For some of you, it's like, hey, you're not everyone's shot of tequila. You know what I mean? It's like, guess what? It's like, regardless of where you're at on your path, regardless of where you're at on your journey, if you are utilizing your energy, your mental energy to try to fit in or change yourself, depending upon people that you're around or environments that you're around, right? It's just absolutely exhausting. It's like if you feel like you have to dim yourself or you have to hold back or you can't show your intelligence, you can't show your optimism, you can't show the gifts and the talents and like your truest self, like let your freak flag fly, baby. If you feel like you can't be yourself around other people, that just means there's a misalignment and that those people aren't for you. This could be something that's impacting you in your work life. It could be your family life, your personal life, right? I just feel like for some of you, I'm tapping into a sense of fear. I've got surrender fear, right? And with this, it's giving me this energy of feeling like you're going to lose somebody, like you're going to lose this person, or you're going to lose, this clout or this status or whatever it is that you feel like you're going to lose if you're not a certain way in front of these people. And I'm here to tell you that, it's just like, let go of the fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. Because what's happening is when you're not able to just be your truest self, you know what I mean? You're not attracting people that are aligned with you. You're literally just keeping, people that just truly aren't, they don't get you. They don't get the message. It doesn't matter how you sell it to somebody. It doesn't matter how hard you try. Like they're not buying into what you're about, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's not anything to take personally, my loves, because at the end of the day, it's truly not personal. It's a matter of your vibrational frequency not matching with someone else. You know what I mean? And I'm here to say that the most valuable currency that we all have access to, it's not money. It's not money, even though, again, that's another illusion that the Matrix, instills upon all of us. You know what I mean? The most valuable currency, the most valuable resource that we all have is our energy. And so think about energy as you would think about money. Hi, Lisa. Happy Thanksgiving, love. Thank you for stopping in. I've got two of my sea stars here. Man, I'm so appreciative. Back to energy being treated as a resource, as a currency. It's like, think about how you can, budget your energy. Who are you giving your energy to? What types of projects, what types of environments are you giving your energy to? Oh, from Mexico. Woo! I love it. I love it. Oh, girl, I'm so happy for you. Soak it up, baby, and that plant medicine too. Holy smokes, really, really digging it. Energy being our most valuable resource. It's like, how do you spend it? How do you budget it? How do you save it? It's like when you're around people that don't get who you are because you're not showing who you are really truly, or you're changing yourself depending upon what people you're around or what environment you're around. You are literally expending that precious resource of energy and you're wasting it. And then you feel exhausted and you feel tired, and then other things start to creep in, like bitterness and resentment, right? So you're not everybody's cup of tea, darling, and you're not meant to be. But when you clear those people out, when you let them go, and you don't have to let them go in a heinous way, let them go with love, just very gently, lovingly, hey, it's all good, whatever, when you let them go, you're actually making room. You're making room for magic to happen, baby. There's our bunny rabbit in abundance. You're making room when you let your truest self come forth and be who you are and let your freak flag fly loud and proud. You're making room to attract your people who really do get you, who want to hear what you have to say, who value you, who value the messages that you're bringing forth, who adore you. Like, there is such a level of peace and freedom. I can say this from personal experience. I was that person for such a long time. Like, I would change myself and shapeshift into whatever I thought other people wanted me to be. I would dim myself, because I didn't want to lose anybody. And it's like, at the end of the day, once I start letting people fall away, and I'm quoting off the Mel Robbins here, you know what I mean? Let them fall away. Once I started doing that, it became easier and easier because I realized how much lighter energetically I felt, how much more vitality I had, how much more energy I had. And when I started meeting new people like Sarah, people like Lisa, wow, it's just a completely different experience because right away, they just get who you are. They just understand who you are. You don't feel like you have to dim down. You don't feel like you have to hold back. There's a real reciprocal sense of value for each other. So that's where abundance is coming in, my loves. When you really truly let yourself be who you are authentically, it's like abundance in all of its forms is going to come through. This is absolute magic of the universe. You know what I mean? It's like abundance in healthy, interdependent, reciprocal relationships, abundance in good health, abundance in new opportunities, new experiences, right? Abundance in prosperity, right? Because our self-worth is directly correlated also to money, right? So tons of abundance wants to come in for you. It's like, this is a really great message with this magic. I'm going to read it because I feel like it's definitely poignant to the topic that I'm talking about in terms of alignment. It's like, I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with holy crap, that's unbelievable. And so I love that very much because, again, it's like you have this amazing optimistic energy, this amazing ability to see the good in everything, to see the beauty in the world, to see the magic, to see the mystical experiences, to see the glimmers out there, right? And not everybody is at that place yet. Although we want them to be, it's not our job or responsibility to feel like we have to carry them or we have to sell them on it. That's their journey. It's part of their journey. You know what I mean? So let them believe in what they want to believe in, and you believe in what you want to believe in, and boom, boom, boom. So anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and get after the tarot and find out specifically what's going on, because I feel like there's been some type of struggle or strife with people, right? So, all right, Spirit, what does this beautiful collective want to know? What do the viewers want to know about what has been going on for them? I'm doing a horseshoe reading, my love. So we're going to be covering like what's been going on in the past over the last 4 weeks, up to the last 4 weeks, what's happening right now in the present for you, and then what's coming in within the next 4 weeks. Again, timeless reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest on the table for someone else, right? If you feel aligned with my energy, I'm getting chills. 12:21 on the clock. I always freaking see it. I love you, Spirit. If you feel aligned with my energy, you are feeling resonance with this message, drop something in the comments. I love hearing from everybody. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, do all the follows and all the lovey-dovey if you wouldn't mind. And of course, if you're feeling real resonance, my booking link is in the description box. Let me tap into your specific stitch and give you an experience with Spirit and with myself directly, right? So, all right, let's find out. Spirit, what's coming in for this beautiful collective? What does the viewer want to know in terms of what is unfolding for them on their path with relation to they're not everybody's cup of tea, darling. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Ooh, High Priestess energy coming up as the collective's energy. I like that. 4 of Pentacles in the past, 6 of Pentacles in the past, the present, Page of Wands, the Moon card. Wow, we got big Pisces energy popping off here. Maybe some of you are Pisces out there, whether you're live, watching this live, or you're watching the replay. Hold on, I'm just getting my cards situated. I like to play with my cards. I mean, I just love my cards. My decks are like my children. Okay, wow. And coming up in the future, it looks like 5 of Swords and the Lovers card. All right, so we'll get to the bottom of that. 7 of Swords and the overarching energy of the whole reading. I like the 7 of Swords. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles too in the back end energy, Page of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. 77 could be meaningful for some of you. 7 is a very spiritual number. So I feel like this is definitely kind of correlating with that spiritual path. Let me just get a sense here. High Priestess energy. Yeah, it's like, definitely this is the energy that you're showing up as right now, collective, with pertaining to this particular reading. It's like you could be a Pisces, you could have dominant Pisces in your chart, but ultimately I feel like you've definitely been doing some level of depth work. Tapping into your deep subconscious, tapping into your emotions. I feel like you've been really learning how to trust your inner knowing, how to trust your intuition. I feel like you're also really learning how to discern what's false and what's not false within yourself as well as within others. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really like that energy for you. It looks like in the recent past, this is definitely feeling work related for me. I actually was picking up on that energy when I was shuffling, when I was pulling out what's the overall vibe coming in with those oracle cards. You're not everyone's cup of tea. I feel like in the past, with the High Priestess energy and the 4 of Pentacles, you definitely used to hold on really, really tight. I'm hearing fighting to be right. Like you feel like you really had like I'm picking up on like over explaining. Like I feel like you really, really were trying to get people to really see who you were. And I feel like what's coming in right now is like that's not the case anymore. I feel like you finally realize that you don't need external validation with the High Priestess. Like you don't need to seek external accolades or validation anymore, and you don't need you don't need to be told like, yes, you're doing this right, or no, this is wrong. I feel like a lot of people were doing that with you in the past. I feel like for some of you also, dealing in a work situation, I feel like that you were singled out or maybe feeling left out. I feel like on some levels, it was almost like people were withholding information from you, or you always felt like they were withholding information from you. Um, with the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like it wasn't reciprocal. I can get clarification on that, but I don't feel like it was reciprocal because the 6 of Pentacles is about reciprocity. It's about finding the balance. It's about equal give and take. And I feel like you were a giver. Like give, always offering to do something for other people, being tapped in and asked to do something for, doing something extra at work, maybe with work projects or whatnot. And you were always like the first one to jump on it is what's coming through. But I feel like you're learning that that's not, if it's not reciprocal, if you're not able to also receive back, it's like, what's the point? Like that's complete and total imbalance. So I feel like in the past, again, in terms of work relation, this could also be like some long-term relationships in terms of like family or friends, friend groups. It's just like, again, a sense of feeling left out, a sense of you always feeling like you're trying to be seen, you're trying to be heard, like you feel like you have to fight to be right or always be on the defensive on things. And it's just like not the case anymore. Yeah. Devil energy on the bottom of the deck. It's like you are breaking free from that. You're totally breaking free from that because with the overarching energy as the 7 of Wands with relation to the past, it's like you are like you are learning to really trust yourself. You are learning to really speak up and say, you know, this just really doesn't feel right to me. Like, like you're learning how to not have to feel like you have to be defensive or defend yourself on every little thing. Like you will if you need to, but it's not like a requirement anymore is what's coming through. Like this is about being authentically yourself and being anchored in your own power. The red energy in the background is like you're learning how to be completely secure with who you are as a person and letting your freak flag fly, right? So the 9 of Pentacles in the background, you're learning how to be like really exude that self-confidence, right? And that generosity. Like I feel like you're learning to be more free with your energy in terms of with the right people, with people that do feel aligned. I feel like new people are definitely coming in as well. It's like giving yourself permission, Page of Cups, giving yourself permission to let your inner child play, to let yourself like your creative side really come out and like be more playful and more carefree to kind of like help distract you away from this need, like holding on so tight, right? Lisa says, I felt like I need to be right. I need to explain myself until I am. Now I am learning to be quiet and let life flow. That's a really great point because again, it's like if we are constantly expending our mental energy, like we're constantly giving, we're trying to explain ourselves and we're trying to be seen and heard by the people that just, they're never going to see you. They're never going to see you how you really truly are. It's like you are like exhausting yourself and you're wasting that precious resource when it should be reciprocal and balanced. And so I like that you're learning that because it's like, you know, not everybody requires a response either. Not everybody requires, you know, you to tap in on things. Like you don't have to because you're confident in yourself now. High Priestess energy, you're confident in yourself. So, what's happening right now in the present? Yeah, I like this. What's happening right now in the present with the Page of Wands and the High Priestess and the Moon card? It's like again, you're actually putting into play what you've learned from the past. Like with the Page of Wands, it's like you're giving yourself permission to try new things, try new experiences, being around different groups of people. Probably something like you've not ever really been around. Like Lisa, you're down in Mexico. I mean, that's like a perfect example of getting out there and putting yourself out there and trying new experiences and stuff, right? It's like the Page of Wands is about enthusiasm, having a new sense of enthusiasm in life and being spontaneous and creative. And it's also about really growing into yourself and really it through that growing into yourself and really letting yourself be seen and expressive. Like it's showing you that you are trusting yourself. You're really starting to really trust yourself. With the moon energy, again, like double Pisces energy, I feel like because you have done some shadow work, you have done some depth work, you know, the moon illuminates things that are hidden within, and a lot of that stuff is what is within us. And when we give ourselves permission to go beyond even the shadow, you know, and like what's underneath that is usually like our deepest fears, right? Our deepest fears like this, our deepest fears about not being accepted, our deepest fears about losing certain people in our lives, right? It's like when you, oh, I'm getting chills on that right now, goosey spirit chills on that. When you allow yourself and you're brave enough and courageous enough to go into those depths of your subconscious. And again, guys, this is beyond shadow work. Okay. This is going underneath the shadow into your deepest fears. It's like what happens is the moon shines that for you because the moon is all about emotions, energies, right? And trusting what's coming through your emotions, right? And so many people are afraid to even feel their emotions. So I feel like what's happening in the presence for you is you are still exploring your emotions. You're exploring those things that are creating a lot of fear within you, and you're like overcoming it. I'm getting goosebumps on that. You're overcoming it because, you're coming up to the surface. Like, think about the traditional moon card in the tarot, that it's like a crawfish or a lobster coming out of the water, coming up onto a new path. It's like that's an example of you going into that deep, deep, deep subconscious. Hi, Farah. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us, my love. It's like when you allow yourself to do that, you come out of that experience with a brand new sense of independence, with a brand new sense of strength and like empowerment. And because you have faced that deepest level of fear. And that's like Lisa was talking about. Now I'm learning to be quiet and let life flow. That's what happens. I'm getting chills on this, big spirit chills on the tops of my thighs. Spirit's confirming this for somebody that's watching this right now, and also confirming this for me as I channel this. This is basically you emerging very, very self-empowered. You're trusting in the flow, and the flow is really happening to you. The universe is working with you so much more smoothly now because you are learning to really trust your inner guidance. How does this feel? How do I feel? How does my body feel? How do I feel around this person? How do I feel in this environment? Catching yourself a lot quicker. Wow, I feel like I have to hold back because this person's intimidated by me, or they're comparing themselves, or some type of whatever, like yucky vibe, right? But like you catch yourself and you're like, no, I'm going to let my freak flag fly, baby, because this is who I am. And I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And I just want to freaking be me because that's the best thing to do. And you know what? If this person likes it, great. And if they don't, that's okay too. I'm unbothered by it because I love myself enough and I value myself enough. And I've done the freaking dirty work. Like literally, you've done the freaking dirty work, what most people are not willing to do. And so why would you waste your most valuable resource, which is your energy, on people that aren't doing that? Do you know what I'm saying? So I really like that that's happening for you in the present. Wow, that was a lot of energy that came through. Let's see what's going on in the okay, this is what's coming through. It's already very fast. So with the 5 of Swords and the High Priestess and the Lover's card, oops, we don't want to like shun out the High Priestess, okay, baby? I feel like this is what's coming through. So over the next several weeks, up to 4 weeks, again, timeless reading, my loves. What's going to happen is when you do this healing and you face your own, like the depths of the depth, right? And you're like, you're changing, you're stepping into your power, you're letting that freak flag fly, you're letting yourself really, truly shine, right? There are going to be people that are not down with it. 5 of Swords. They're going to be threatened by it on some level. And I'm speaking about both people that have known the prior version of you, as well as new people coming in that are not aligned. And so there's going to be potentially like a lot of, I'm picking up passive aggressiveness. There's like hypercriticalness, judgment, like potentially manipulating you, trying to make you feel like, that's not cool, or da, 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 da. It's like, no, 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 no. No. It's like, this is giving me High Priestess. This is where you kick in and really, again, you trust your inner guidance, my love. You know what I'm saying? You trust your inner guidance. And again, how does it feel? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I love that shit. You're progressing. It's like when this comes in the future, because again, when you learn these really big lessons, these soul lessons, the universe is going to test you to make sure that you're ready to move on to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And so you have the discernment, you've reached those depths, you trust yourself, you're feeling your feelings. Just ask yourself the question, how am I feeling? How am I feeling around this person? How am I feeling around this environment? And guess what? There's either going to be alignment or there's not. There's the Lover's card in the future. There's going to be some decisions coming up for you. I'll get clarification on that. I feel like maybe for some of you, some type of a new job offer or up leveling in a position, maybe a new position within a job. There could be like a new friend group coming in or a new friend. There could be also a new potential romantic partner coming in. But I feel like Spirit's like, be careful and use your discernment. You know what I mean? Because it's a very big decision, like on a very, the Lover's card isn't just about a new lover coming in or a new romantic, although that could be the case, right? But the Lover's card is about a very It's about an important decision and choice that you're making that has a very big impact on you, on your day to day, and who you allow around you, whose energy you are expending your energy on, and whose energy you allow to be around you is probably one of the biggest decisions and choices that you're making on a day to day basis. That's why it's such a huge soul lesson and a huge life lesson. So, yeah, I think that that's really important. If it feels yucky, folks, if it feels yucky, if it feels like you have to dim, if it feels like they're being critical or passive aggressive, if it feels like you're being manipulated, it's a hell no. You know what I mean? If it's not a hell yes, if you're not feeling like totally like juicy and yourself and fun loving and like totally you, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So that's where I'm going to leave it in terms of the initial tarot spread, my loves. If this is where we leave it at 2535 and you got enough from this reading, thank you so much for being with me. Always appreciate hitting that like, subscribe, follow, drop something in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. I love, love, love it. And then also, again, booking link in the description box. But if you're going to stay with me, my loves, whether you're watching this live or replay, let's get after the clarifications, shall we? I'll tell you what, I really, really want to know about, first of all, let's get a little bit more scoop about who are we talking about when we're talking about not everyone's cup of tea. Give me more information on this Four of Pentacles with the High Priestess in the past. What was going on for this collective spirit? What do they want to know about? What do they want to know about? Please and thank you, Spirit. What do the viewers want to know about in terms of the past with the Four of Pentacles? Holding back, holding on too tight, omissions. Yeah, definitely work related. Nine of Pentacles just came out. Anything else on that, Spirit? Yeah, I'm picking up for some of you. I don't even need to clarify any further. Yeah, I feel like I picked up. Okay, it's coming through really fast. Slow down. So with the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, yes, I'm including the Six of Pentacles now. It's like, I feel like, remember when I said earlier, like, I feel like a lot of you with relation to work and in some of your friend groups too, it's like always being asked to do something. And you're like, yeah, absolutely. Like without a question, like the Knight of Pentacles is reliable and dependable, right? But they can also be like an overworking type situation, right? Overextending or overworking. And it's like an act of avoidance on some level, or it's an act of like people pleasing on some level, right? And so I feel like, you know, that's why the Knight of Pentacles is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like, yes, it was slow moving. It was a slow moving time period, but I feel like you finally realize that if it's not reciprocal, it's got to go. You know what I mean? And it was like this has been a long time coming is what's coming through. Yeah. Justice card on the bottom of the deck. It's like you see clearly now. And it's like, you're not going to just be making choices. Back in the past, you were making choices that were better for everybody else but you. But now you see very clearly now, and you know how important it is to have balance and reciprocity. So this new path is now opening up for you, right? Because again, you did the depth work. You know, there's the Strength card. It's like you're letting yourself really, truly be seen. You're being courageous now. You've integrated the shadow and the light within you, right? So I really, really like that. Ooh, I got like a flash on the screen for that. Like Spirit's giving us mad confirmation. All right, let me take a quick sip here. Hydration is so key. Like, anyway. Yeah, give me more information on this. Give me more information on the present right now, what's happening in the present in terms of the Page of Wands and the Moon energy, please and thank you. What's happening in the present, please and thank you. 3, 2, and 1. 10 of Pentacles, I like that. Temperance card. And the Queen of Swords. Hey, I'm digging this energy. Yeah, 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's like you've let this go. You've totally let this old way of being go, you've let a bunch of people go too, because I've got a lot of people in this 10 of Pentacles card. And it's crazy because when I was looking at the past, the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles equals 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like by you actually, this is really freaking cool. By you actually letting that situation go, letting those people go, you're not only like bettering your own experience in this lifetime, you're breaking generational patterns. 10 of Pentacles, you're breaking generational patterns, and you're making room for new connections that are definitely going to be coming in that are going to be sustainable, long-term, reciprocal, healthy, interdependent. Lots of really great experience together. Again, this could be new friends. This could be a new lover, romantic. This is definitely correlating to your career life. Whether you identify like as an entrepreneur or not, moot point, just place it where it belongs. But some really new, really great new collaborations are coming in. You're breaking generational patterns of like people pleasing and codependency. Abandonment wounds is coming through too. It's like patience, temperance, Sagittarian energy. Maybe a Sagittarius is coming in for you. But I feel like your angels definitely have your back. So if you feel any kind of like you need help or assistance during this phase, don't forget to tap in and ask your team for help and guidance, right? Staying balanced is really, really important too. So you always got one foot in the water, one foot on the land. This is about also alchemizing. This is about alchemizing the energies. Like, make sure that you're energetically clearing yourself. I'm picking that up right now. Make sure that you're energetically clearing your body and your space after you go through these lessons. Queen of Swords, it's like you could have an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra coming into the picture. I feel like the Queen of Swords here, again, it's about boundaries and self-discipline. Like you have really good boundaries with yourself now moving forward with people from the past and people from that are coming in. She, Queen of Swords, you're like literally going to be using your sword of discernment, and you're just cutting these energetic cords. You're cutting ties with people right now, probably in your current situation. And you're definitely divinely protected as you're doing that. And don't forget to ask Archangel Michael for help when it comes to cutting and unhooking and dissolving energetic cords as you move through these lessons. So let's get more information about what's coming in. Oh, I'm just got a 6 squeeze chakra on that. All right, so let's get confirmation on what's coming in the future. Show me this 5 of swords with this Lovers card. What do the viewers want to know about these people coming in with the 5 of swords? I'm hearing people from your past are not going to be pleased with this new version of you. And it's just like, it's okay. Just take those swords and cut those cords and let them fall away. You know what I mean? You don't owe anything to anyone but yourself in terms of that. It's nothing personal. It's just a matter of misalignment. It doesn't give you like a card to be a jerk about stuff. You know what I mean? But let's just see what wants to come through. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Just slid right out. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Hangman, and the King of Swords. It's like you are letting yourself be spontaneous and like more adventurous. Like you're out there going and exploring. Maybe you're traveling now, or about to travel in the next 4 weeks, or making plans to travel. Some of you maybe even actually relocating, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like people are not going to be happy about that. They're going to be like, who do they think they are? Blah, 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 blah. And Spirit's like, no, 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 no. It's like you have a different shift. You have a different perspective on things now. You've done the work and you have a different perspective on things. You don't owe anybody anything. King of Swords, watch out for Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini could be coming in that you need to be careful about, or just, use your discernment. It's like, don't be paranoid about it, but just like, again, like you have the tools, like check how you feel around these new people that are coming in or existing people. I feel like, again, in the present right now, you're cutting ties. You are definitely cutting ties with people, and it's okay to cut new ties as well. You have a different perspective. It's like the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck on that clarification. It's like you are no longer carrying expectations of what other people think that you should be. You're putting those wands down, which I really, really, truly love that. So by putting those wands down, ooh, I like this. By putting those wands down, you've got gifties coming in. Here's more Sagittarian energy, or not Sagittarian energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Change is definitely coming in within the next 4 weeks because you are cutting those ties. You are letting yourself seen. It's like that Ace of Wands is definitely a big breakthrough energy, but I feel like new opportunities, again, new work opportunities are definitely going to be coming in for you. New relationships, very passionate, exciting, energetic, very much more aligned. During those types of changes, you may experience turbulences coming through, turbulence, divine chaos, right? Shifting things around, the divine shifting things around, putting new people on your path, putting these new opportunities on your path, new downloads coming into, new insights coming in. So it's really, really important to make sure that you stay grounded and centered and anchored in your authenticity, right? Stay anchored in your authenticity. Do all of the things that keep you grounded and centered. Don't want to be staying on the outskirts of the wheel of fortune when these changes are coming in, because there's a lot of ebb and flow, and that can just like lead to a lot of emotional lability, you know what I mean? Ups and downs. So if you want to stay really grounded and stay really receptive to receive, these opportunities, these new relationships, these downloads, right? I really, really like that energy for you. Let's get some final guidance from Spirit. What is the final guidance for this beautiful collective, for the viewers? What do they need to know for their best, most blessed heading into the next 4 weeks? Please and thank you, Spirit. You guys, thank you so much for being here with me, whether you're here live or you're on the replay. I am so grateful for this community that we're building. I feel like I've had like almost 30 new subscribers in the last 28 days. So thank you for all of you who are newly here, subscribing. Air Energy, I love that. Welcome to the community. Thank you for doing. I'm getting chills on that right now. I'm super, super grateful. Wow, lots of sevens, you guys. Big spiritual energy. What else, Spirit? What else wants to come through? We've got the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. I totally get where Spirit's going with this right now. Anything else? 3, 2, and 1. I just heard, this is how we do it. Yeah, Spirit's like over the next 4 weeks, again, remember, we've got the 5 of Wands, or not the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. As you're evolving and changing and you're letting your freak flag fly, you're letting your truest self come out. People that are currently in your life that you're severing ties with, there may be some like turbulence, right? And so I feel like Spirit's like, and also as new people are coming in, there could be some comparison, some envy type situation. So again, Spirit's like, just do you, baby. You stay anchored, 7 of Wands. You stay anchored in your authentic self, right? You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. This is you being super zen. You're just not conforming to like what the Matrix is putting out there. You know what I mean? So stay authentically you. You know what I mean? No doormat energy though. Like if you need to advocate for yourself or others, speak up. Speak up. That's what's being your true self. Boundaries, baby, boundaries. You know what I mean? But don't feel like you have to just, over explain, right? Spirit's like, by staying authentically you, by staying grounded and centered and anchored, do all of the things in this earthly realm that keep you in that way, right? Working out, drinking healthy, eating right, meditation, all of those practices, what you're feeding your mind, who you're allowing your energy to expend your energy on, or who you're allowing in your presence. It's like, be very mindful about that, because there could be a lot of confusion. You know what I mean? A lot of illusion and confusion being present as those things are shifting. So all the more reason to stay grounded. And Spirit says, keep up the good work. I'm getting chills on this as I say it. Keep up the good work and keep putting down those wands. You don't have to carry other people's expectations. Absolutely not. And you know what? You don't have you don't have expectations of anyone else. No, that's a drain suck. So keep putting down those wands. Keep unhooking, cutting those energetic cords, dissolving those cords, making room for new people, new experiences. Let's go ahead and find out what the angels want to say. Final message for this beautiful, beautiful collective on this wonderful day. Air energy, I'm digging your energy right now. All right, let's see what we got. Final messages for our beautiful, beautiful collective. What did the angels want to say for the viewers? Please and thank you, Spirit. What did the angels want to say for the viewer? 3, 2, And 1. I love it. I love it. I feel like obviously angels are like, please ask your angels. And I was talking about that when I had the temperance card out in the present. Like, if you need guidance, if you need clarification, if you feel like you need extra protection, if you feel like you need extra assistance with cutting and unhooking and dissolving energetic cords from people that you're, exiting the building from your life. You know what I mean? Pray and ask for guidance. Journaling is another really amazing way to communicate with your angels and communicate with your guides, right? So always ask your angels. I feel like for some of you, he's holding up the sword and like, wait. I feel like what I'm picking up with this in terms of the message from the angels is like, you don't have to give answers and responses right away. There is nothing wrong with pausing and saying, you know what? I'm not sure about that. Let me think on it and I'll get back to you. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm picking up for that for some of you. And again, I'm going to put this with that 10 of wands. It's like your spirit team, your angels are like, don't stop. Keep going. I'm hearing don't stop believing. I got chills. It's like keep putting those wands down. Keep doing the work. Keep being yourself. Keep cutting and unhooking and dissolving those energetic cords. You know what I mean, my babes? All right, high fives, people. Thank you so much for being here with me. Happy Thanksgiving Day. I am so grateful for all of you every single day. And until the next time, my loves, thumbs up, air energy for sure. Until the next time, my loves, be well, love well, live well. Chef's kiss vibes. I love you all so very much. Timestamps will be available shortly. And then I'm off to the beach for the rest of this day.